joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So Cleveland will get first possession. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo grabs the board. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Adebayo. Floats one. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The quick hands of Caruso. Phenomenal anticipation to come away with the steal and get them out in transition.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Memphis making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Stan, over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Outside Hart. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh my, so much force in Bam's game right there.
DeRozan outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Gets the 3 ball to go. DeRozan's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Edwards. Caruso grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Misses from short range.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Back to Caruso. DeRozan outside. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the miss by DeRozan. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. And here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet. Now Bay. And here's Adebayo. Fires it. And that one comes up a bit short.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleveland again missing. Here's Westbrook. And he banks in the layup.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to DeRozan. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Hey, why not? DeRozan has that huge vertical. Just put it up there and let him go get it.
Westbrook with it. Outside Edwards. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Edwards. Drummond grabs the miss. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Bridges left side. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Shoots over Westbrook. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Pass to Adebayo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Simons outside. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. The 17-footer. Out to the wing. Pass to connect. Outside Jones. Tries again. Here's Hayes. No good off the back of the rim. Grizzlies trail by 4. And here's Westbrook. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Jones. Back to Simons. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Edwards. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Edwards got his second basket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Now here's Plumlee. Still without a bucket. Stolen by Jones. Simons outside. From downtown. And Craig pulls it down. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Hardy. And here's Johnson. He's covered by Simons. Johnson with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardy. It's Hayes with the rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground.
Yeah, look, there's sometimes where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Here's Hardy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, Johnson will put some pressure on your defense.
Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
With the drive. The shot by Hardy, no good. DeRozan outside. Shoots. It's rebounded by Memphis. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. Pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Jones. Here's DeRozan. Covered by Johnson. Fires from 14. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Craig. Back to Johnson. Here's the floater. The shot, no good. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Jones feels it out. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Johnson. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Craig. Up top Johnson. Crowder outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. Pass to Hayes. Simons outside. For three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Memphis leading. Here's Hardy. Here's Johnson. Here's Hardy. Defended by Jones. He on the arc. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Simons outside. Back to Jones. Pass to DeRozan. To win the cold spell. Here's Simons. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Down low. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
And he drops it first. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:19 left in the first half. DeRozan outside. Inside. Bridges. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Bridges has got his first points of the night.
Well, you can count on DeRozan to make good decisions. Nice dish to create the bucket.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Westbrook right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. .50 seconds left in the first half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Westbrook. It's Adebayo, high post. .27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Count the basket.
Well, we hear a lot about his defense, but don't you think Adebayo deserves more credit for his offensive skill set?
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Memphis leading by 3. Now Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, in the two-man game, Adebayo can play either role. This time he sets the screen, gets it back, and scores.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond with the screen. To the middle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Drummond's got his first basket.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Outside Edwards. Westbrook outside. Back to Adebayo. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Memphis leading by 5. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleveland again missing. Outside Hart. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Over Caruso. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this out.
And stolen by Bay. And jams it home. Westbrook.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleveland again missing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Outside Hart to the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Adebayo, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Bridges has got 5.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
On the wing, Bay. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. The triple hits for Edwards.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Westbrook. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Edwards. From the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a three. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
So he gets them both. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Clock at 6. Here's Hayes. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Plumlee. And here's Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Simons. Over Edwards. Cleveland again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Pass to Plumlee. Hook loose. Hayes with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Connect. To the paint. Here's Hayes. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Plumlee up top. Outside Hart. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Simons outside. Outside Jones. To the middle. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Pass to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Westbrook with it. Outside Edwards. This one for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Edwards got 17 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
25.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Memphis. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cavaliers trail by 21. Simons outside. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Finney-Smith's got his first points in this one. Here's Hardy. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Craig. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Johnson. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And it's KOTK missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Hardy. With some arc. Unable to get that one. Cavaliers trail by 19. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Outside Jones. And here's Hayes. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Finney-Smith drops in the 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Crowder outside. Pass to Hardy. Down low. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Hayes.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Jones with the ball. Back to Simons. From behind the arc. And Craig pulls it down.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Simons outside. Over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. Grizzlies lead by 18. Pass to Crowder. From deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for Cleveland. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now Hayes. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Finney-Smith. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Adebayo, that's good.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Tries to break his ice. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work. Back
to Adebayo. Outside Craig. Inside. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't get it to drop.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Memphis leading by 18. Outside Edwards. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Fires from 14. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Westbrook. And another miss by Cleveland. Adebayo up top. Bay left side. Shoots over Bridges. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Edwards for three. Pass to Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now, here is James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Now here's DeRozan. James outside. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hardy. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Johnson. Over James. And again it's Memphis missing. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.